What is up, everybody? Welcome to PE with Coach Wood. Today, we're going to continue our awesome series on Zoom games, ladies and gentlemen. And today, I'm going to teach you an awesome and easy game called Fill in the Blank. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome game you can start all your Zoom classes with to get those kids warmed up. So, first, before we get started, this is what you need to do. What you need to do is get a piece of paper, Google Doc, Word Doc, whatever you want to do. And what you need to do is write down 5 to 10 different exercises that either your kids know or they're exercises that you guys are working on. So 5 to 10 of those exercises, because at the end of each round, we're going to be doing those exercises because we got to get up and moving and grooving. So be sure to have that list. Also, have a list of 10 to 20 different words. All right. If you want to come up with your own list, totally fine. If not, in the description below, I have a huge list of words that you can use for this game. So each round, you're going to use a different word. Super simple. I'll get into that in just a second. Lastly, be sure to enable the chat. I know sometimes some of us get a little stressed out when we have to enable the chat because you never know what kids are going to talk about. Just be sure before, as the chat is open, just explain to the kids, hey, we're playing a game. We're only going to use it for the game. All right. We don't need all this other crazy banter and talk and blah, 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 blah. Because I always have a kid who always wants to talk about how the Browns are going to win the Super Bowl and it gets crazy and then blah, 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 blah. So we've got to be sure, hey, we're playing this. We're using this for this game. Please respect that. All this stuff. That being said, let's dive right into the game. So, fill in the blank. What you're going to do at the beginning of each round, you're going to look at that word list. You're going to pick one word, and what you're going to do is you're going to type it into the chat with a blank right after it. Or you can do the blank before, whatever you want, just like I have right here below. And what you're going to do is hit enter. After you hit enter, you're going to give the kids 30 seconds or less, whatever you want to do, to come up with a word that comes either before or after, depending on where you put the blank. All right, let's just say it's after. So let's say you put in school blank. You give them 30 seconds to think, okay, what comes after school? I could pick year. I could pick bus. I could pick lunch, whatever. And what they're going to do is they're going to type it in, but they're not going to hit enter right after they type it in. You got to be sure you tell them that. What you're going to do is you're going to give them a countdown to hit enter because they all want to hit enter at the same time. Because if they don't, it's going to ruin the game because one person is going to hit enter and then everyone's going to see the word they picked and then people are probably going to change their answers so they match with them so they get points. So we don't want to do that. Be sure that the kids understand. Don't hit enter until you say so. So typically what I do is I give them a countdown. I'll say, all right, everybody ready in 3, 2, 1, boom, everyone hit enters, all the words come in. And then what we do right there is we look and start seeing who matched with who, because that's the whole point of the game. You want to put a word that someone else has put. So this is how the scoring system goes. And I'm going to put this up right here so you guys see it, so it's a lot easier to see as well. So first, if you match with just one other person, so let's say my good friend LeBron James and I, we're in a Zoom, we're playing this game, we match the same word together. So it's school blank. We both put school year. All right. And we're the only people that put school year in the whole chat. That means we get 3 points, okay? Because you only matched with one other person. If you match with 2 or more people, you only get 1 point. And if you match with a big old goose egg, you get 0 points. Simple as that. Now, after we figure out who matched with who didn't match with who, and all that stuff, we go into the exercise part, so the last part of the round. Now, you can do this a couple different ways, totally up to you guys. What you can do is if you match with just one person, whatever the exercise is, you only have to do 5. If you match with 2 or more people, you have to do 7 of that exercise. If you matched with absolutely no one, then you have to do 10 of those exercises. Now, if you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, then just make everyone do the same amount of exercises. That's totally fine too. You do you. Now, that's where the exercise list comes into. To make it easy, what you can just do is every round, you personally just pick a different exercise. Easy enough. So you can easily go down the list. All right, this round, squats. Next round, jumping jacks. Next round, lunges. Next round, we're going to do burpees. Next round, we're going to do deadlifts of 225 pounds or more. If you're, no, what? Oh, I didn't write that. Anyways, So that being said, have that list. If you want, you can share the list of all your exercises and you can have kids choose each round what exercises they want to do. Totally up to you. Be creative. Make it fun for the kids. Also, I will tell you some of my best word ideas. I played this before Christmas. I got from kids. Kids would say, "Hey, coach, can we do this word? Can we do this word?" All right. So listen to your kids. That makes it so much more fun. It gets them much more involved. And also, I played with the kids. Every time we all know when the teacher jumps into the game, the kids get more riled up. It's a lot more fun. They're a lot more willing to give it their all and participate. So jump in the game as well and play. It's a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that's fill in the blank. Enjoy. Peace.